Hello, YouTube. Glad to have you with us for another live stream. Tonight we are going to try out a game called Bitburner, recommended to us by one of our regulars, Kyler. So thank you for the recommendation. So we are going to play this, the Steam version. There is a web version of it. You can find a link to the web version and the Steam version down in the description down below. Giving credit to the developers. So let's go ahead and get this kicked off. So I've opened it up a couple of times, but I haven't really dug around in this at all. So we're going to be seeing it mostly for the first time. Of course, we have to get a custom border to match. I think I got the color pretty close. I haven't looked at it full screen, so and if I did it right, I even lined it up. Because I can move my camera, just like little bits, like that. So I think I got myself pretty much lined up. All right, this is an app built in Chromium, so it won't do game capture, and I'm not doing display capture, so we're on window capture mode in OBS. So it looks like we've got maybe a little bit of the image showing through, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. I think it shows everything. Okay, so this is one of the first things I notice. It evidently has some kind of a mode. And again, I know nothing about this game, so I'm going in completely blind. But that sometimes is fun as well. We have to figure it out as we go. So I fired it up a little bit ago and just shut it down because I was setting up the windows, make sure the windows were actually all created correctly. Then let me move this. The only thing so far that I've seen is the little game saved has been popping up down here in the bottom. Other than that, I don't think there's going to be anything down here in this corner. All right, let's move myself up. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's showing like a strip down the right-hand side in OBS, but I can't tell if that's strip. Okay, so anyway, it looks like there is some kind of if you run your scripts. So one of the things I do know is you have to write JavaScript for this. I have not written JavaScript in arguably at least a decade. It's been a long time, so we'll see how that goes. But in reading the description on Steam, it did say that there is no programming needed, although it is helpful. So we'll see where that goes. So we've been offline for 2 minutes, 10 seconds. So evidently things happen while you're offline. The only other thing I did is I started to look through things. So one of the first things I found interesting is my first impression of all of these grayed out menus. Hey, how you doing, Professor H? You might see me program today. So all these grayed out menus, I thought, oh, I can't get to that yet. That just means they're not active, right? So it looks like we can click through these. There are things. That's all I'm going to say. There are things. I know, again, nothing about this game. There's evidently a city, all in ASCII art. Nice touch. Even the world's in ASCII art. So I know, right? He can be my reference. If I get stuck in JavaScript, I'll just ask him questions. Or just for completing them. Okay, so some kind of milestones. Oh, there is documentation. I like this, although it's got kind of I think on purpose, there's like a rotating character thing in that section. That's kind of funny. It does have Steam achievements, which is crazy. And then an options thing. So again, I'm just going to accept everything at default here. Then the only thing I think I need to do, because it tends to go away when you restart, is there is a reset tutorial in here that I found. There it is. So obviously we'll start with the tutorial. Yeah, I've actually on my left monitor, I've got 2 JavaScript reference websites pulled up just in case I get myself really, really stuck. Yeah, like I said, I haven't written JavaScript in a long time. So okay, so let's go ahead and reset the tutorial. And this will get us through at least the start. As far as I can tell, there's no audio, so you're only going to have to listen to me tonight. So apologies for that. All right, welcome to Bitburner, a cyberpunk themed incremental RPG. Incremental is an interesting term. The game takes place in a dark dystopian future. The year is 2077. So what is that? 58, 53 years in the future? See, they went better than Uplink, which was only 10 years in the future. This tutorial will show you the basics of the game. You may skip the tutorial at any time. You can also collapse this panel to temporarily hide the tutorial. Okay, I think let's try that. Okay, cool. Next. Let's start by heading to the stats page. Click stats. Okay, I can't click it there. On the main page navigation, left-hand side. Oh, you can go back? I appreciate that. A lot of tutorials don't allow that. Like if you get into something and you're like, uh-oh, I forgot something, you can actually go back. So kudos there. Also, it looks like, yep, kudos to whoever did the interface work. Notice stats is gray here, but they make it red here and they make it red here. So kind of a cool thing there. A little bit of a, I guess you can hide this if you need to. So just a limitation of how they built it. Like, stat shows a lot of important information about your progress, such as your skills, money, and bonuses. Okay, so current city, sector 12, money, 1.15K. Money earned since the last installed augmentations, 0. Okay, so do the dots mean there's more information probably? Server zone 0, hacknet 0. Skills all set to 1 with no XP. Multipliers all appear to be at 100%. Because of the text-only interface, their use of color hopefully has a lot of meaning. Time played since last augmentation, 2 minutes, 10 seconds total. I think this is from when I installed it. I did see that down here, there's something called a soft reset, and you can delete your save. So I'm not sure if that would reset that timer or not here. All right. Yeah, maybe. I mean, part of the gameplay should be figuring stuff out. Real use measure for data and computer. Yeah, Uplink made up a lot of stuff. You have to kind of learn their things. So I ended up, I probably shouldn't have, after stream. I haven't tested it yet today to see if my save, I think my save is completely borked. So I powered through a little bit and actually got another character up to basically where we were. But again, if I'm going to continue Uplink, I love Uplink. I've really enjoyed it. Both when I played it the original way back and this revisit. But I'm thinking that if we're going to make it a regular in the rotation, we should probably get the Steam version. It's been modernized and updated and stuff like that. So, all right, next. Let's head to your computer's terminal by clicking Terminal on the main navigation menu. It is used to interface with your home computer as well as all of the other machines around the world. Let's try it out. Start by entering help. All right, so our terminal's down here. Yeah, it gets to see my horrible typing today as well. Don't forget to press enter after typing the command. Very complete tutorial. That is, like, I can't imagine a user would sit here now. Yeah, it was, I don't know if you got to the end of it, if you've rewatched it yet or not, but I'm getting a fatal error when I load up that game. It feels, I don't know, it could just be corruption. It kind of felt like I bought a new gateway and I don't think it was complete through the cycle. I don't know. So one thing, if I do play the version 1, is I'll back up my saves every time I do something big. That way if it does go bad. But yeah, I don't know. I have little hope that rebooting the machine is going to make any difference. I think it's just, but again, this is, and I want to stress this a ton. I do not blame the developers any at all for anything that doesn't work in that game. That is an install off the original CD from 2001, running on an operating system it was never meant to. I didn't put it into any compatibility mode. I literally installed it and double-clicked the exe. That's all I did. And so for a game that was written in 2001 to play as well as it did, is actually pretty amazing. So I'm not upset. It's bum. I was kind of bummed because I was enjoying it, and I probably would have played longer on stream if the save didn't get messed up. So yeah, no ill will to the developers. Mad respect for what they've actually done. So anyway, so yeah, I can't imagine, if you're going through the tutorial, you just sit here and it's like, why is nothing happening? I typed help, but the fact that they say press enter. One of the things that is interesting, let me read it, is on the store page for this game, they attribute, and I haven't gone, oh, there's music. That's music from the video. So maybe there is audio in here somewhere. I don't know. How do they state it in here? Let's see. So if under developer, they have listed Fulcrum Games, Hydroflame, and over 250 GitHub contributors. So they're acknowledging their community. Does it say 5 years of development, contributions from hundreds of developers, the critically acclaimed open source programming hacking sim is available on Steam. So, so I guess, little tiny details like this you might catch. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue here. Help, press enter. Woo, lots of stuff. Okay, home help displays a list of all available terminal commands, how to use them, and description of what they do. Let's try another command. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. First off, can we scroll? We can scroll in the terminal. Nice. So this is definitely one of those games in a single playthrough. We are not going to learn all of this stuff. Now, the question is, how much of this stuff will be real? So CLS is clear screen in DOS, I remember. I don't know, it might be in others. I think CP was a DOS command. Alias, I think, is a Linux Unix command. Let's see. grep's real. Help obviously is real. Home, hostname, kill all. LS, that feels Unix. It's dir. I think was the DOS version of that command. Holy cow, I haven't done command line operating system stuff in forever. Let's see. Yeah, RM. So I think some of these, are definitely from real commands. Some may not be. They might be for the game. So we will see. Is that a concatenate? I saw a cat. No. Okay. Okay, back to the tutorial. Let's see. Displays the list of all commands. The command, how to use them. Let's try another command. ls. Okay. ls is a basic command that shows files on the computer. Hacker starting handbook.lit. Nuke.exe. Okay, that one sounds dangerous. Right now, it shows that you have a program called Nuke.exe on your computer. We'll get to that, what that does later. Using your home computer's terminal, you can connect to other machines throughout the world. Let's do that now by first entering scan. All right, I'm on board. Scan. Okay. Scan shows all available network connections. In other words, it displays a list of all servers that can be connected to from your current machine. A server is identified by its host name. That's great and all, but there's so many servers. Which one should you go to? Reading's rough tonight. Scan-analyze. Okay, so these are attributes. So if we go back and look at our command list here, right, you can see some of them actually have things that you can put after them. So if we find scan, there's scan, prints all immediate available networks. Scan-analyze is a separate command, never mind. Some of these have, listed as optional things. Prints info on all servers. All right, scan-analyze gives more detailed information about servers on the network. Let's try it. Okay, here's a test. Yes! Okay, so I'm going up and down on my keyboard so that we can bring up previous commands. And then let's see if I can spell. There we go. Okay, scan-analyze shows a more detailed information about each server that you can connect to. Servers that are distance of one node away. It is also possible to run scan analyze within a higher depth. Let's try a depth of 2 with the following command, scan-analyze 2. So if I just press the up arrow key, I don't have to type all that again. Okay, let's see what we got for information before we go too much farther here. Root access, yes. Required hacking skill 1. Number of open ports required to nuke 5. RAM 8 gigabytes. Root access, no. I'm assuming, again, I think this is going to be based on some reality. Root access is kind of like your super user type of account. So we've got home. Home must be me. So I would have root access to my own computer. That makes sense. We've got Noodles, food and stuff, Sigma Cosmetic, Joe's Guns, Hong Fang Tea, Harry Carry Sushi, and Iron Gym. All right, let's see what scan-analyze 2 does. Bring the tutorial back up. There we go. Now you can see information about all servers that are up to 2 nodes away, as well as figure out how to navigate to those servers through the network. You can only connect to a server that is 1 node away. To connect to a machine, use connect hostname. From the results of scan-2, we can see that the Noodles server is only 1 node away. Let's connect to it now using connect Noodles. Okay, so like if we go in here to Noodles, it looks like CSEC. So, we've got first node, probably second node. What if we do 5? Oh, wrong command. 4. 3. Is this a tutorial thing? 2. Okay, so that might be a tutorial thing. Okay, it's trying to keep me on track. I appreciate that. Thank you, Des, for not letting me go off on a tangent. Collect noodles with zeros. Is there any kind of autocomplete? Not feeling one. All right, so I have to actually type stuff. And let's learn to spell. Connected to Noodles. Okay, so a couple of things I noticed here. My little prompt here tells me where I'm in has changed. So you are now connected to another machine. What can you do now? You can hack it. In the year 2077, currency has become digital and decentralized. Okay, so Bitcoin. People and corporations store their money on servers and computers. Using your hacking abilities, you can hack servers to steal money and gain experience. Before you try to hack a server, you should run diagnostics using Analyze. So when we did... Oh, no, it was scan-analyze. Okay, that's separate. Analyze. Oh, like nice little ASCII graphic of a progress bar. Appreciate that. Okay, what do we have? Organization name, Noodle Bar. Root access, no. Can run scripts on this host, no. RAM, 4 gigabytes. Wow, in 2077? Wow, that's a weak machine. Backdoor, no. Required hacking skill for hack. And backdoor 1. Server security level 1. Chance to hack 0%. Time to hack 49 seconds. Total money available on servers. Is it 70K? Let's see. So 70.000 I think is the European, because we use a comma here in the States. Let's check something here. Is there a system? Be under interface maybe? It's a time format. Numeric display. Here we go. Well, it's not set to English Great Britain. Or I'm just reading it wrong. Does it go a little crazy? See, you get to be the expert now. You've played the game before. You're watching me struggle. Oh, here we go. Is it set numbers displayed in exponential form? We use engineering notation instead of scientific notation. What does that do? Well, it might not change something that we've already looked at, but where'd that 70K go? Yeah, This, oh, it won't let me analyze again. Bad command. Please follow the tutorial. Okay. Let's not go too deep into messing up our options here. So we'll put that back and we'll just adapt to what it wants us to do. Okay, so finishes running it will show useful information about hacking the server. For this server, you require hacking skill is only 1, which means you can hack it right now. However, in order to hack the server, you must first gain root access. The nuke.exe program that we saw earlier on your home computer is a virus that will grant you root access to a machine if there are enough open ports. Analyze shows that there do not need to be any open ports on this machine for the nuke virus to work, so go ahead and run the virus using run nuke.exe. So where is that information? Required hacking skill for hack and backdoor 1, server security level 1, chance total money, ports are closed, required number of ports for nuke 0. Okay, run. Is it case sensitive? We'll find out. It is case sensitive. Windows users are like, no, what does that mean? Nuke successful. Gained root access to noodles. You can now run scripts on this server. You now have root access. You can hack the server using hack. Okay. Little gamified, but we will go with it. I will suspend my disbelief. You just don't get on a computer and type hack. I like that the tutorial is also advancing automatically. That's kind of nice as well. We'll see. We'll see where if my brain turns to mush tonight, especially when we get into the programming side. You are now attempting to hack the server. Oh, is something going on? Hack successful. Noodles gained 288. And 3.3 hacking experience. Security increased on noodles from 1 to 1.002. Okay, it's interesting. Let's read. You're now having to perform the hack takes time and only has a certain percentage chance of success. This time and success chance is determined by a variety of factors, including your hacking skill and the server security level. If you attempt to hack a server is successful, you will steal a certain percentage of the server's total money. This percentage is affected by your hacking skill and server security level. The amount of money on a server is not limitless, so if you constantly hack a server and deplete its money, then you will encounter diminishing returns in your hacking. You will need to use Grow, which tricks the company into adding money to their server, and Weaken, which increases the speed of hack and grow. Okay. So am I supposed to do that, or from any server you can get back home using home? Okay, so should we grow? Will it let me do that? I do like the little progress bars. Available money on noodles grown by, oh, that has a comma. 1,274.637970%. Gained 3.3 hacking experience. Security increased on noodles. Okay, so every time you do something, that really kicked the security level up. And I don't think our skills are all that good. There's our hacking skill at. Hacking. We're still at a 1. So it doesn't seem to be a limit in that it's a security... Let's see. Security is increased. All right, what did Weaken do? Weaken, which increases the speed of hack and grow. All right. Is this where you get into writing scripts that will just run automatically? And so you have to time this so you don't have to sit here and do it? Decreased on noodles by... Oh, security decreased on noodles by 0.005% from 1.0 to... you gained... Okay. So outside of the time it takes, what's to stop me from just doing this? Although, again, I might eventually get caught and kicked off. Or is there a diminishing returns on this as well? Security decrease on noodles by 0.05 from 0.052 to 0.002. Okay, so we've undone the results of our grow. And we're gaining that huge experience of 3.3. I love that most of the numbers aren't round. They're all these decimals, right? Okay, so minimum is 1. So now if I throw another grow at it, is that going faster? That does feel faster. So does a higher security mean it takes longer? Available money on noodles grown by 82%. Okay, what was was it analyze? Oh, it's not letting me do it. So it's letting me do the commands it's shown me, which I guess makes sense. How long can I just play with this tutorial server? Could you theoretically just do this for hours and hours and hours and get a head start? Hack successful on noodles, gained 7217K and 3.3 hacking. Security increased by noodles by 1.24 to 1.06. Yeah, that makes sense. This would be, I mean, I guess if you're sitting and watching a YouTube video, you could just cycle between these commands. So are we actually gaining money? So we have 8,000 or 8,650. So 8.6K is 8,000. Okay. So if theoretically, I don't know what the programming thing, and I need to move on so that I get there, but could you just write a script that cycles through we can grow, we can hack, we can grow, and you could just keep bouncing the the minimum security level. This poor noodle shop, it's getting all kinds of attention. Okay, let's move on. We'll do that last hack and then we'll reset it back to 1 just to make sure. See how much it grows. Oh, failed to hack. So I finally got my first failure. If all else fails, just hack again. Hope everybody had a good Halloween. If you're watching the video, that might not make any sense, but today is Halloween. Gained 7.188K and 3 hacking. Oh, and that barely went up. Okay, so if I gain 7K there. Yeah, 15K. Okay. I'm going to assume then that the money goes way up in this game, because if I'm getting 7,000 at a pop at this level, it's going to be crazy. Hey, welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. Okay, let's see what's next. From any server, you can get back using home. Let's head home before creating our first script. All right, let's do it. Oh, nice. That's a haul. Do you live out close to Surprise? That'd be a haul for me. All right, we are home. Home, connected to home. Okay. Hacking is the core mechanic of the game and is necessary for progression. However, you don't want to be hacking manually the entire time. You can automate your hacking by writing scripts. To create a new script or edit an existing one, you can nano. Scripts must end with a .js extension. Let's make a script now by entering nano noodles.js. Oh yeah, 45 minutes. That's getting some drive time in for sure. Not as bad as going up the mountain. Okay, nano. Nana. Let's spell it correctly. Nano. All right, so now we have a text editor. I'm assuming this is where the JavaScript kicks in. This is a script editor. You can use it to program your scripts. Click this text to copy it and paste it into your text editor. So just click it. Copied. Okay. Can I highlight and copy things? Just Control C work. It does. I pulled up my clipboard, so Control C actually works within here as well. Okay. For anyone with basic programming experience, this code should be straightforward. The script will continuously hack the Noodles server. To save and close the script editor, press the button at the bottom. Okay, so let's see. Is that the whole export async function main? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're just going to paste this in. There we go. Actually, export async function main ns parameter any while true await ns.hack noodles. All right, well, that is code. It's basically a function. This is a loop. This is a very basic, like, normally you'd want to put a condition in here to check against, right? While true is just going to run. This ns.hack, I don't know if there's a real world function or version of that. I do like that they're color coding things. It looks like command/function names are light blue. I'm going to guess green is some kind of an object or parameter. This is probably a text designator here. The curly braces are color coded. That's nice. These feel like they're built-in commands, await, while, and things like that. Okay, let's make sure we did all that correctly before we move on here. So we copied it. To save and close the script editor, press the button at the bottom, which is where options, RAM, documentation. I don't see. To save and close the script editor, press the button at the bottom. Documentation. Oh, terminal maybe? Oh, there's save. Okay, so controller command S. Oh, there we go. So it's saved and closed. Okay, so the save button does the save and close. Can I go back into that? Oh, no. The tutorial won't allow me, but... now we'll run the script. Scripts require a certain amount of RAM to run and can be run on any machine which you have root access to. Different servers have different amounts of RAM. You can also purchase more RAM for your home server. To check out how much RAM is available on this machine, enter free. Yeah, it'd be weird if you could purchase RAM for other machines. We got an achievement. Let's check our achievements. Let's see. Back to the Steam library. Our achievement is maximum speed. Write an NS2 script. 42.2% of players have this achievement. Does that mean 42.2% of players went through the tutorial and the rest skipped it? Don't know. All right. Moving on. And there we go. Total used available. We have 8 gigabytes of free RAM. So this is where you were saying the RAM makes a huge difference. That makes sense. Which is enough to run our script. Let's run the script using runnoodles.js. Oh, look at me cheating. Running a script with 1 threads. PID 1 and args nothing. Okay. Your script is now running. It will continuously run in the background and will automatically stop if the code ever completes. The noodles.js will never complete because it runs an infinite loop. Okay, that was the while true part. Yeah, I can see that. This isn't for everybody, right? Like, again, did you have sound in yours? I have no sound. So if there's supposed to be sound, I've messed something up. It's completely command line. You know, I get there's yeah, absolutely. Very niche for sure. These scripts can passively earn you income and hacking experience. Your scripts will also earn money and experience while you are offline, although at a slightly slower rate. Let's check out the statistics for our running scripts by clicking Active Scripts. This page displays information about all of your scripts that are running across every server. You can use this to gauge how well your scripts are doing. Click on Home to see the scripts running it. Then click on noodles.js to see the scripts information. All right. What do we have here? This page displays the list of all your scripts. Home, noodles.js. All right. Threads running, online time, offline time, total online production 0, 0.82, online production rate, offline production rate. What I don't 100% quite understand, total production since the last augment install. Oh, it's a per second thing. I wrote that script called Noodles, but I didn't pass it any information. You know what? Let's go back here. Previous. Export async function main. Unless NS is some thing for the Noodle server. So is that a predefined thing somewhere that I just don't know about yet? Because ns.hack is like, I should be passing this in some piece of information. But I just ran the script on my machine. I didn't run it on their machine, right? Okay, quit asking questions and follow the tutorial. Next, active scripts. Okay, let's go back to the terminal. All right, let's do that. One last thing about scripts. Each active script contains logs that detail what it's doing. We can check these logs using the tail command. Do that now for the script we just ran. All right. The log for this, can I move that? I can. Awesome. Oh, let's not move it behind the camera. There we go. The log for this script won't show much right now. It might show nothing at all because it just started running. But check back again in a few minutes. This covers the basics of hacking. To learn more about writing scripts, select documentation in the main navigation menu to look at the documentation. For now, let's move on to something else. Yeah, so is this also for 7,000 news in 47 seconds, failed to hack? I probably can't get there in the tutorial, but my question is, if I'm getting the same thing every time I hack this server, is it the security going up? Then maybe, okay, again, be patient. Maybe they're going to do more, but it feels like I would want to put in some weaken commands and some grow commands and stuff like that as well. Maybe we do that later. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to close that, so I'm just going to move it over here. Next. Hacking is not the only way to earn money. One other way is to passively earn money is by purchasing and upgrading Hacknet nodes. Let's go to Hacknet through the main navigation. All right. Here you can purchase new Hacknet nodes and upgrade your existing ones. Let's purchase a new one now. Purchase Hacknet node for 1,000. Is that like a speed thing? Times 1 times 10 max. All right, let me make sure I read all this. The Hacknet is a global decentralized network of machines. It is used by hackers all around the world to anonymously share computing power and perform distributed cyber attacks without the fear of being traced. Here you purchase a Hacknet node, a specialized machine that can connect and contribute its resources to the Hacknet network. This allows you to take a small percentage of profits for hacks performed on the network. Essentially, you are renting out your node's computing power. Each Hacknet node you purchase will passively earn you money. Each Hacknet node can be upgraded in order to increase its computing power and thereby increase the profit you earn from it. Am I playing a cookie clicker game? Kyler, what did you get me into? Yeah, with something else in the background, I agree. Isn't that how cookie clicker games work? You just kind of keep adding to your thing and it keeps just building more stuff and you add more stuff. All right. Let's see. Follow the tutorial. Let's purchase a new one now. Purchase Hacknet node. All right. You just purchased a Hacknet node. This Hacknet node will passively earn you money over time, both online and offline. When you get enough money, you can upgrade your newly purchased Hacknet node below. Money produced. So I bought it for, let's see. I bought it for 1K, right? Yeah, and it's produced $50. So I guess over time, these would add up. Yeah, it did seem to have an RPG thing going on for sure. So does that mean you can buy 5? Oh, that changes. What does that change? +1 max. All right, so I don't know what these are doing. They're not changing this rate. Are they just telling you what it possibly could be? Again, I'm probably getting ahead here, so let's go back to the tutorial. Use purchase Hacknet node. The Hacknet will run passively until when you get enough money, you can upgrade the newly purchased Hacknet node below. Let's try city. Let's do it. This page lists all the different locations you can currently travel to. Each location has something that you can do. There's a lot of content out in the world. Make sure you explore and discover. Lastly, let's click on document. Okay, well, let's look at the city. Iron Gym. Where's Noodles? Is Noodles on here? There's Joe's Guns. The slums. NSA, that seems dangerous. CIA, City Hall, Hospital. Powerhouse Gym, Icarus Microsystems, Alpha Entertainment, Iron Gym, World Stock Exchange, Hospital, Megacorp, Blade Instructors, Carmichael, NSA, Joe's Guns, Food and Stuff, Travel Agency. Yeah, I don't see Noodles. Okay. I think I can get rid of that, but I don't remember how I brought it back up or how to bring it back up. Oh, okay. And so those upgrades would increase the performance. That makes sense. Let's see, documentation. This page contains a lot of different documentation that the game's content and mechanics. I know it's a lot, but I highly suggest you read or at least skim through this before you start playing. We're probably not going to do that live on stream because that would not be exciting to just watch me read documentation, but the beginner's guide contains the guide for new players, navigating you through most of the early game. That's the end of the tutorial. Hope you enjoyed the game. All right, we're finished. We'll take a look at the beginner's guide, see what's in it. Oh man, I'm gaining skills. Look at that. I have 57,000. Poor Noodles. I feel bad for Noodles. Okay, the scripts and strategies in this guide aren't necessarily optimal or comprehensive. The guide is there to help those with minimal programming knowledge. Bitburner is a cyberpunk theme incremental RPG. Yeah, we read that. I assume you followed the introductory tutorial when you first began the game. This introductory tutorial, you created a script called noodles.js and ran it. You can go to the terminal and enter kill noodles. You can go to active scripts, alt and press kill script. If you skip the introductory tutorial, then ignore the part above. Instead, go to the Hacknet nodes and purchase a Hacknet node and start generating some passive income. Creating our first script. Now we created a generic hacking script you can use early in the game or throughout the entire game if you want. Before we write the script, here are some things you'll want to familiarize yourself with. Hacking security. Okay. Oh, I thought that said brush teeth. That's weird. The server has a security level, affects the difficulty as to hack. Each server also has a certain amount of money, as well as a maximum amount of money it can hold. Hacking a server steals a percentage of the server's money. The hack function is used to hack a server. The grow function is used to increase the amount of money available on the server. The weaken function is used to decrease the server's security level. Now let's move on to actually creating a script. Go to your home computer and create a script called earlyhacktemplate.js by going to the terminal and entering the following two commands. Home, nano, okay. Home is just to make sure you're home, so we probably don't need that. Done. Oh, it opens the documentation. That button opens the documentation in a browser window. So that's kind of nice. In that you could, if you have multiple screens, you'd be able to reference it that way. We'll try to keep it in the game window here. So let's go to the documentation here. There we go. This takes you to the script editor, and you can use the code to create scripts. Enter the following code to the script editor. Okay, there's a lot going on here. If I just click it, will it copy it? Well, I'm not typing that. All right, back to the terminal. Script editor. There we go. Actually, let's just make sure there's nothing I need to keep there at the top. But yeah, that's just the basic functionality. Okay, so we have our function main. Defines the target server, which is the server that we're going to hack. In this case, it's Noodles. Okay, so there's target Noodles. Oh, so yeah. See, that's what I find interesting is if we look at the Noodles script here. Oh, okay. Here, this is the target of the hack command. I was going through the data types, but this is saying what server name to hack, right? Well, we're not in the tutorials now, so here's what we're going to do. I want to, was it scan Noodles, and then what was the command to connect Noodles? And then what did we do? We hacked it, but we analyzed Noodles. Okay, so server security level has gone up to 0.024. So what's happened here is it goes up by 0.002, I think, for every hack. And so it's probably run that hack 24 times. Time to hack 46 seconds. Total money available. Is that 1.658? Is that an M? Does that mean million? I don't know. Total money available on the server required to nuke. Okay. Let's just see. How long does it take for a grow command? Grow. So it's kind of just, this is just a way to get you a trickle of money coming in, right? Available money on Noodles grown by 5.5%. So now it has security level 1.75 million. Okay, then what if I weaken it? So time to hack is 45 seconds. We'll run a weaken command. Noodles by 0.5. So it's back down to 1 now. I didn't change the time that much. 45.6. 82.688. Okay. So there's not, I don't think there's much advantage in adding grow and weaken commands to that first script. Okay. Let's follow along here then. All right, defines the target server in which the server we're going to hack, Noodles. Defines how much money a server should have before we hack it. In this case, it is set to the maximum amount of money. So constant money threshold, I'm going to guess, equals NS, which is a parameter. Collection of all functions passed to script public. Basic NS functions can be accessed on the NS object. ns.getHostname. So this could just be that I'm rusty. When we ran this script, I don't think we ever told it. Did we ever define what NS was? That's my confusion part. This part makes sense, but anyway. I like that it's got some IntelliSense in here, though. That's nice. Interface NS. Collection of all functions passed to scripts. Public remarks. Basic usage. Async function main.ns. Basic NS functions can be accessed on the NS. Oh, no, the NS object is just the object you use to do stuff. So within the script, I can hack anything I have access to. Some related functions are gathered under the... Okay, I'm following along now. Yeah, I think so. I think it's essentially your library of things that you can do. So it's your main object that you use. So you notice this is a variable, creating a constant variable called target. We're setting it to noodles, which is the name of the server. Money threshold, get server max money on target. So that's basically saying, like any machine I have access to, I could do this on all the machines if I wanted to put it all in one script. So yeah, I think this is just a library of things you can do. Defines the minimum security level the target server can have. If the target security level is higher than this, we'll weaken it before. Okay, so this is doing what I was actually thinking about doing. So constant security threshold, get server min security level target. Again, target is always noodles. If we have the brute.ssh.exe program, use it to open the SSH port on the server. ns.file exists, brute.ssh. Okay. So this is basically saying if this file exists, so if that returns true on the home server, run this. If not, it'll skip that. Get root access to the target server, ns.nuke target. We've already done that, but okay. Infinite loop that continuously hacks, grows, weakens the target server. So while true, this will run forever. If get server security on a target is greater than the security threshold, which is security threshold is the server. So that'd be the 1. So if that is true, the await command, is that what we used over here? Yeah, so the await command is, I guess, a run ns.weaken on the target. If that's not true, it'll come down here and check else if get server money available target is less than the money threshold. So our money threshold was get server max money. If the server's money is less than our threshold, grow it. So the server's going to have a maximum it can hold. So it'll run the grow command, and it'll just keep doing that over and over and over again. Otherwise, hack it. So basically, it's going to say it's going to do this until it's at minimum security. Then it's going to do this until it's at maximum money. Then it's going to hack. The hack should raise the security and lower the money. So the next time through the loop, it's going to do lower security, raise money, hack. So this is basically going to keep this server in constant lowest threat or lowest security, highest money, and then just pull money in. That's what I'm reading in here. Okay, back to the documentation. Let's see what it tells us to do. And there we go. The script above contains comments to document what it does, but let's go through it. Oh, step by step. Okay. Well, this is what I just did. I do appreciate this, though. If you've never written code, I can, like Kyler said earlier, this could be completely overwhelming. If you've never written code, this make zero sense. So the fact that they're breaking this down, defines a string which contains the target server. The server we're going to try to hack for now will set to noodles because it's the only server we have required hacking level of 1. So noodles is your like tutorial, newbie server. Simply change the variable to the host name for another server. Second command defines the numerical value. Third command defines the numeric value. This section of code is used to gain root access to the target server. So this will always do the nuke. The only thing I didn't see, can nuke fail? If nuke can fail, this would fail. Like if this doesn't work and then it gets into this loop, there's no escape out of this of like, you know, whatever. Also, I don't know if, can you get caught? Can you get in trouble? I'm not 100% sure. This is the main section that drives our script. It dictates the script's logic and carries out the hacking operations. The while true creates an infinite loop that will continuously run. The await keyword is needed for hack, grow, and weaken. Okay. Because these commands take time. Oh, okay. So await basically says run this, and then wait for it to complete, I would guess. If you forget to await these commands, you will get an exception saying you tried to do multiple things at once because the code will immediately finish and function call. Okay, so that's like a automatic delay. Makes sense. Most important, the await can only be used in functions marked async. Note that the main is marked async. I don't know if that's the right spelling or way to say that. Yeah, I don't know for sure on the failure part. Now we want to start running our hacking script so it can start earning us money and experience. Our home computer only has 8 gigabytes of RAM and we'll be using it for something else later. Instead, we'll take advantage of the RAM on other machines. All right, go to the terminal and enter the following command. Scan analyze 2. Okay. This will show detailed information about some servers on the network. The network is randomized, so it'll be different for every person. This is what mine showed at the time I made this. Okay, there we go. Take note of the following servers: Sigma Connections, Joe's Guns, Nectar, Hung. Okay. All these servers have 16 gig of RAM. Furthermore, all of these servers do not require any open ports in order to nuke. In other words, we can gain root access to all of these servers and then run scripts on them. First, let's determine how many threads our hacking script can run. How many threads are, okay. See the page on scripts for more information on multi-threading. The script we wrote uses 2.6 gigabytes of RAM. You can check this by the following terminal command. mem early hack template.js. All right, so let's try, what was our other one? Noodles? What did I not do right? That is MEM, right? Smooth around 6. Okay. Mem failed. No such script exists. Oh, because I'm on Noodles. We need to go home, I believe. Home. Mem command. Help. Mem script. Okay, so we probably just need the, yeah. Mem Noodles. Okay, home. The script requires 1.70 gigabytes of RAM to run for 1 threads. All right, so let's do what they told us to do. There it is. Oh, I probably did not save it. So let's save. There we go. This script requires 2.6 gigabytes of RAM to run for 1 threads. Base cost, weaken, grow. Okay, so there's a cost to all the commands. So the more efficient you write, the better you would be. So theoretically, since you don't think I have this brute thing, right? What is it called? Brute SSH. Okay, so theoretically, if I wanted to make this, let's go here, mem. So it requires 2.6 gigabytes. So I would want to come in here. And we can just Actually, can I do this? Will it accept? It does. Nice. Block commenting. So we'll do that. That way, if I want to clean this out, I can just take those out. There we go. So if we save this, go back to our terminal. And now it takes 2.45 gigabytes of RAM. So every command you put in has a cost. And so if you want to squeeze more scripts in, you can lower what they do. So I would say if I were going to optimize this script, I might even take this out, because you'd only have to do this once. Like if we take out nuke here, because you could manually nuke something, and we save it, we go from 2.45 to 2.4, right? So this script is set up so that you can probably just run it on, is it hard-coded? Yeah, right now it's hard-coded. I don't know if you can ever run these scripts where you pass in a parameter. Probably. And so then I could make the single script, pass it to the server, and do it. But in this case, we're running Noodles. There's no reason to re-nuke Noodles, I don't think. Once you have root access, if it goes away, then you would want to keep that in there. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing, though? Let's see, documentation. First, let's determine how many threads our hacking script will run, or how many threads of our hacking script we can run. See this page. So, mem template, 6 threads on so this means we can run 6 threads on a 16 gigabyte server. So, in my case, let me see if I've actually improved that any at all. I just pulled up a calculator. Okay, so 16 divided by 2.6 is 6.15. 16 divided by 2.4 is 6.6. So we didn't actually gain the ability. But if you could strip it down enough, you could probably get up to 7 running on a single server. Brutes in the milestones. Okay, I'll take a look at that. What I did, at least after the tutorial, was starting to hack all the close servers, and then some of the and this definitely feels like a game where you play it for a little bit and then you come back the next day and collect all of your stuff. Yeah, that makes sense on the Noodle script. Okay, let's still follow this kind of second level of tutorial that it's giving us here. Use the SCP command to copy our script to each server. Use the connect command to connect to a server. Use the run command to run the nuke program to gain root access. Use the run command again to run our script. Repeat steps 2 to 4 for each server. Here's a sequence of terminal commands I use in order to achieve this. All right, so SCP Early Act, Noodles, Sigma, Joe's Guns, Nectar. All right, so it's running that on all of those. Connect to server, run nuke. Connect to Sigma, run nuke. Connect to Joe's Guns, run nuke. Connect, run nuke. Connect to hack, run nuke. Run early hack. What is the S command to copy our script to each server? So you can copy stuff to the server without having root access, I guess. Then manually nuked each server. Run, and then nuked each server and then run the script. And then each of these servers is now hacking Noodles, if I'm understanding this right. Press it. Oh, and then so the nuke needs to be in the script. I'm going to guess because the script is connecting from that server, so that server needs root access to run the hack command. And I don't know if you can do that manually. Use the servers to hack themselves. And then I guess if you run it, you get the loot, I guess, right? Pressing the tab key in the middle of the terminal command will attempt to autocomplete. Oh, so there is an autocomplete. Cool. and SCTEA, and then hit the tab. Reset the script's name should automatically be filled in. This works for most commands in the game. The home command is used to connect to the home computer when running our scripts with the run early hack template 6 or -T6 command. The -T6 specifies that the script should be run with 6 threads. Okay. So each thread can run its own hack. So you can only do your manually one at a time, but the more you can stack up, well, we can hammer the crap out of poor Noodles. Note the detector hack server isn't in the home computer's immediate network. This means you can't directly connect to it from home. You'll need to search for it inside the network. The results of the scananalyze2 command we ran before will show where it is. In my case, I could connect to it by going from Hongfang T to NetNet. However, this will probably be different for you. After running all of the terminal commands, our scripts are now up and running. These will earn money and hacking experience over time. These gains will be really slow right now, but they will still increase once our hacking skill rises and we start running more scripts. All right, well, let's see if we can pull this off. And can I do this from memory? Probably not. But let's see what we can do. All right, so we're going to scan. We have Noodles, food and stuff. Let's do it. What is it? Scan, analyze, I believe. Analyze. Okay, required hacking skill. Noodles 1. Food and stuff 1. Required hacking skill 5, 10. All right. I'm already going to go back and check to what their results were. Oh, they ran the 2, so they got into other ones as well. So that's a 1, that's a 1. So they have home, which is us, Noodles, which is a 1, food and stuff is a 1. Required hacking skill 5. Oh, that's, you can nuke it, you just can't hack it. Okay. So now I'm following along. So you don't need a hacking skill to nuke it as long as number of open ports required to nuke is set to 0. Okay. So what do we have? Actually, let's run this at a 2 just to see. Okay, so our home machine, root access to Noodles. So you can run Noodles on Noodles, 4 gigs of RAM. Root access on CSEC. Number of open ports required to nuke 1. So I don't know how you open a port, so we're not going to go there yet. Food and stuff, 0. Sigma Cosmetics, 0. Joe's Guns, 0. Max Hardware, 1. Hongfang Tea, 0. Harry Carry Sushi, 0. 1, 1. All right, so yeah, Nectar Net is the one that's not there. Okay. So based off of all of this information, we need to first copy our script up to all of these nukeable servers. So it was it source copy? Oh, SCP. All right, we're just going to copy that. That'll be easier. We are going to want to re-edit our script, though. Okay, so we can copy that to Noodles. We can copy to, so home, Noodles, food and stuff. Sigma Cosmetics. I'm going to try something here. Can I make a new... Oh, do I have to do that at the terminal? It's... Oh, no, I don't think this will work. Yeah, maybe. Nano... Copy stuff. .js. All right. All right, so let's go grab our server list. There we go. Script editor. Okay, so we need noodles, food and stuff, Sigma Cosmetics, Joe's Guns. Nope, not Max Hardware. Hong Feng Tea. Harikari Sushi. Not Zero. Not Iron Gym. NectarNet, but NectarNet is that second level node. Okay. We already did noodles, which I did not spell correctly. Let's do that. Copy that. Okay. Save this. And then how do you run a command? What was it? I missed it. Where is the noodles JS script? There we go. Nano wrote it. Run. Okay, that's pretty easy. So we named that copy stuff. So run copy stuff.js. Error while calculating RAM usage for this script. Unexpected token. Mem copy stuff.js. Could not calculate RAM usage for copy stuff. Okay. Well, it doesn't like that. It was worth a shot. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to our terminal. How far did we get? We got noodles. We got food and stuff. I don't think it'll let me do that. Nope. Okay, so we need this one. This one. This one. This one. And what we really need is SCP nectar-net. Nectar-net. All right, let's grab that one. Okay, let's see. We got which ones did we get? We got noodles, noodles and food and stuff. So we want Sigma. We want Joe's Guns. We want Feng Shui Tea. We want Harikari Sushi and nectar.net. Okay. Done. So now we need to connect to all of those servers and run the commands. Okay. That we can do. I'm going to have to break this down and figure out why it didn't work, though. Maybe you can't run your local commands in the scripts. That might be. All right, we'll get ourselves a server list here. I don't know how fun this is to watch, but it's been fun so far to mess around with. So, okay, so what are we doing? Are we connecting and nuking each one of these? Connect, nuke, and run. Okay, we can do that. So connect to noodles, food and stuff. Connect to noodles. Too many spaces. Can't spell connect. We've already nuked. Is it run nuke? And it's case sensitive. You already have root access. Okay, there's no reason to run nuke. Now we can run scripts. So is it mem or analyze? Analyze. So do these all have 16 gigs of RAM? No, this one's only got 4. Does theirs only have 4? Yep, so run early hack.js on noodles, they only ran 1. Okay. Makes sense. So let's just type that run early hack.js as a -1 -t1 for threads. -t 1 thread. Running script with 1 thread. PID2. All right. Connect. What's next? Food and stuff. Food and stuff. Oh, let's go home. Connect food and stuff. Run. Nuke. And then this one, I think we want... Oh, crap. I need to go fix my script. We did a whole bunch of stuff that I shouldn't have. So let's... We gained nothing by doing this. So let's fix that. Save it. We need to go home. We need to connect back to noodles. Actually, noodles is running on itself. Don't think it would be an issue. Oops, sorry. Home. Connect to noodles. Was it kill? Killing early hack template with... Okay, cool. All right, home. Oh, man. What's the copy command? SCP. Server copy. That's how I'm going to remember it. So, server copy. Early hack to... noodles. This might be quicker than my copy paste, so... Okay, cool. It was overwritten. Good. Okay, so we got food and stuff. I am going to... Just for my reference, I'm going to take this and I'm going to throw it in Notepad on another monitor. so I don't have to remember all those names. There we go. Okay, so food and stuff. The next one is Sigma. The next one is Joe. Next one is Hong. Is Professor H still with us? Because I want to see how he would rate my pseudo programming abilities here. And Nectar. It's been a long time. So far, it's been kind of cool. Very realistic in the how it's using commands. Obviously, you don't just go to a computer and type hack on it. You know, that's gamified for sure. The grow and weaken commands are gamified. You know, that's kind of like script kiddie stuff. You know, if you want to just go run a script or something to do something for you. But, you know, from that standpoint, it is kind of cool. Connect, noodles, run, dash T1, script with 1 threads, PID 3 and arg 0. Okay. Home, connect, food and stuff. Have we nuked? I don't know if we nuked all these or not. Yep, I already have. All right, so run the script with 6 threads. All right, home. Connect to Sigma. Run nuke. Then we want to... Oh, crap, I lost my train of thought. Connect, nuke, run. Okay, run. Again, I think all of these have the 16 gigs of RAM. Home. Let's see. CSEC, food and stuff. 16, 16, 16. 16, 16, and 16. So, yeah, we can do this on all these. Okay, so home. Connect to... What do we do? We just did Sigma or Joe's? I think we just did Sigma. So we need to go to Joe's. Guns. Run nuke. Run early hack. Go home. Connect to Hong Fang T. Run nuke. Run early hack with 6 threads. Go home. Connect to Harry Krishna's server. Run nuke. Run our script. Go home. Okay, so this is the one where we've got to do something a little bit different. So we can't connect directly to NectarNet. Yeah, so it doesn't even show up. So we have to get there based off of the route. So we need to go to Iron Gym. And we can't do anything on Iron Gym, but I think we can connect to Iron Gym. And then we can connect to Nectar. There we go. And now we can nuke it, run our script, and go directly home. Okay. Not too bad. We have our cookie clicker running. So let's go ahead and go back to... Let me scroll back up here. Can I scroll all the way back to where we first started? Oh, page up doesn't work. Okay, we got the memory stuff we were doing. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's where we started. So Okay, that's the mem stuff. So there is a command. Scan, analyze. Install a backdoor. Clear. Connect. Copy files. Grow, hack, help. Kill. Wasn't there a command to like see the progress of the script or something like that, or am I misremembering? Those are the memory requirements. I thought it was in the tutorial, and I can't remember what it was. And I've gone too far to see it. All right, well, let's see if there's anything in the documentation. The results scan choose. After running all the terminal commands, our scripts are up and running. They will earn money. Hacking these games will be really slow. Yeah, I thought there was a... Maybe it was just a server analysis. Maybe that's all I was looking at. All right, I'm going to go through the help commands one more time. Actually, let's do this. There we go. We'll start over. Okay, create a display terminal as backdoor by display a message, text file, change directories, print a script logs. Oh, let's check that. Check. No script named early access is running on the server. Okay, so connect to Noodles. All right, check early hack. So get server max money, return 1.75. Oh, cool. So it's like a log file. Returned one, execute the Noodles in 2 minutes. So weakened, get server, weakened, get server, and then it finally did the hack. Okay. What about, let's go to a more complex one. Let's connect to food and stuff. Yeah, so this has a lot more stuff going on. Or no, here we go. So it's running on food and stuff, RAM 16 backdoor required hacking skill, server security, chance to hack, time to hack, total money available on the server, 2 million, required number of open ports. All right. Still feels like there's a command that I thought we used and I can't find it. All right, connect, copy, download, math expressions, check the machine's memory. Yeah, we were using all that up. They haven't noticed. We did use that one. Yeah, so basically what you're doing is because Noodles is vulnerable, you're using it to basically, you're using all the other servers for their processing power and their memory. So all of those servers, so now I've got 6 copies running on all of those different things. So let's check our stats. Yeah, so you can see our money is just ticking up. So basically right now, Noodles is getting attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 37. That script's running 37 times right now. And just hammering the server away. My understanding of how it's working. So yeah, everything's hacking Noodles. Noodles is just basically being reset, grow its money to max, reset its security to minimum, and hack it. And that's just running in the background on all of those different servers at once. Because I think right now, scan. Actually, let's go back to home. Let's see. Home, Noodles. So we could hack food and stuff the same way. What is the... Oh, I have to be on food and stuff, I think. Connect to food and stuff. And it's just analyze here. So yeah, so their security level is 10, right? So this would be a lot harder hack. So yeah, so basically we've got 6 scripts running on... Uh-oh, something happened. I know you can sense it. This must be the RPG parts. I know you're searching for it. It's why you spend night after night at your computer. This is very Matrixy. It's real. I've seen it, and I can help you find it, but not right now. You're not ready yet. Use this program to track your progress. The flight.exe program was added to your home computer. Jump 3R. This message was saved as jo.message onto your home computer. All right, that's very Matrixy. The green actually makes a lot of sense as well. Actually, let's go home now. Did you not do that part? I don't know how far you got into the game. What is my hacking skill right now? Oh, and I've got a little thing right here. Stats. I'm a 27 right now. What is that? Create a program. This page displays the programs you're able to create. Unlocks in 23 hacking levels. So you got that far, I'm assuming. So you got higher than I did. This program allows you to directly connect to other servers through the scan analyze command. Okay, we might play around with that in a second. Let's go back though. There is a command, help history, display the terminal history. What does that do? Oh, it's just all the commands that I've run. Okay. Help home. No. Anyway, there was a thing for files. There we go. Display. So cat noodles early hack copy stuff. So it's j0.message. Cool. So I can pop that back up. Jump or the flight exe program has added to your thing. So what is that? Run. Oh, okay, so here's where I have to think about. So I got this message from whoever this person is. The flight.exe program was added to your home computer. Do you want to run a thing that just some dude sent you? Right? Is it in here anywhere? Can I scan it? What can I do with flight? Mem flight? No. Move, nano. It's an exe. I can't edit it. Prints all available network connections. Analyze. Copies files. So you have root access on this computer. Displays all running scripts and the RAM usage. Oh, that's interesting. Top. We're still running our noodles script. We could kill that. That should... display over here though. So script early hack 6 threads. So okay. Unalias. Oh, there's a Vim text editor. Open up and edit your scripts or text files. Okay. We use Nano. Oh, check. Print the scripts logs. No, we already did that one, right? No script named early hack is running on this computer. Okay, so let's try to connect back to food and stuff. No, we did that one. All right, maybe I might be confusing the node thing with this. Cat check clear. Connect, copy, download, Evaluate mathematical expressions. Check the memory. Grep. Okay. Grow. Hack. Help. History. Home. Host name. Kill your scripts. Sector 2. Sector 12 crime.lit. That's interesting. What is that? Figures showing rising crime rates in Sector 12. A recent study by analytics company Wilson shows significant rise in criminal activity in Sector 12. Perhaps the most alarming part of the statistic is that noodle servers getting hammered. No. Rise in violent crimes such as homicide and assault. According to the study, the city saw a total of 21,000 reported homicides in 2076, which is a 20% increase. Okay. Might be there for some other reason. But I don't see our program, the flight program. It's there, right? So there it is. It feels like I should have a way to check that out. So hacking character world. Gain root access to... Oh, completing flight.exe. Milestones don't reward you for completing them. They are here to guide you if you're lost. They will reset when you install augmentations. Completing flight.exe. Gain root access to CSEC. So is it a quest? Oh, we got another achievement. Write an NS2 script. Purchase your first hacknet node. So we got 2 achievements. I like that they have the achievements in here. That's kind of cool. Recently killed script. Script execute time. Oh, that's just settings. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. From Sector 12, you can travel to another city. A ticket costs, is it 200,000? Welcome to the World Stock Exchange. Okay, there's a lot going on in here. So this has made 5,000 now, right? And I spent 1,000 on it. So these are kind of like your just idle things. Money produced 5,000. Yeah, production rate, and then they probably go up every time you buy a new node. I'm gonna guess. My hacker skills up to 37. Money's going up. Servers owned. Hacknet nodes owned. Augmentations installed. All right. Create program. So I have nuke. I don't see flight in here. Oh, active scripts. There we go. That might be what I was looking for. So if we open up food and stuff. All right, now it just lists it, but doesn't give you any stats on it. Oh, there we go. Thread 6. So online time, offline time, total online production, 86,000, 178 hacking experience. And then offline production. So this would be what it does when you're not logged in. All right, and then we have a log. Okay, perfect. This is what I was looking for. So. Yeah, it makes sense. The nodes make a lot of sense. Now, you said these are upgrades for this node? So, okay, so I click on these to upgrade the node. And then what does that do? It just gives it more RAM so it makes more money? Where is the cost of that? So times 5. So do I click that to... in that section? Okay. Does it give you like a warning, like this is going to cost X amount, or is it just take it? Uh-oh. Message received from unknown sender. Soon you will be contacted by a hacking group known as CyberSec. They can help you with your search. You should join them, garner their favor, and exploit them for their augmentations. But do not trust them. They are not what they seem. No one is. Jump 3R. This message was saved as J1.message on your home computer. Well, he seems to have me. So yeah, so my first question would be, is it better to have a single node and upgrade the crap out of it? 2, 6. Yeah, because that's huge. I don't know how many upgrades that is, but... Or is it better to have multiple nodes? Like, you can buy them for 1,000. Okay, so is that 500 for that upgrade? Okay, so yeah. So that'd be 697,000. And I would make 154 a second. Oh man, this so needs to be in a spreadsheet. I'm sure it is somewhere. Okay, so yeah, so for $500 it increases by $1.50. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see is like, so right now, this is doing 150 a second. So for 1.8 thousand, you can get another node, or you can spend, oh, that's 30K for that one. Is that 500? That's 500,000. Yeah, 500K, 30K. What is, so the level, so that's 1.5, 7, 15. Okay, so I'm not quite understanding what this is saying, because for 700K, I can raise my level, which will increase me to 156 a second, or for 500K, I can increase by 0.25. I might not be understanding that. Running all at least with level 20, with 8 RAM, in a couple of months. Nice. Yeah, this seems like your idly bit once you get a bunch of these set up. So, okay, let me walk through the logic of this one more time, because I don't know what the level does. But to me, this says I'm level 1, and level 1 is generating twice, then look at the RAM and core upgrades. Oh, does it increase? Oh, so by increasing this, you increase what these can be? Oh, yeah, because that's only going up +3 max. Okay, I get it now. So you need to raise your level in order to get these to go way up. Okay, thank you. That makes sense. All right, let's see. So now we have on our... We got early hack. Where is our noodles file? Early hack. Copy stuff exists somewhere. Oh no, I probably never saved that. Beautify options. Oh, that's nice. What does Beautify do? Oh, it cleans up your formatting. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool. So what if we beautify this one? Yeah, not much change. What about my messy thing here that actually doesn't make any sense? Yeah, I just took some... Oh, that's bad. Actually, those probably need to be strings anyway. Something like this. So let's try if we put this back to a string and then we beautify it, it shouldn't spread it out. Yeah, it's treating them like commands. All right, we're probably not going to save that one. Oh, did we? Oh, we need to save that one. So we save that. Yeah, I don't know where the noodles... Oh, I wonder... Do we have directories? Change to a directory. CD. Now there's no directories listed. I don't know where it put that noodles file. Home tilde earlyhack.js. We'll save that one too after it's been beautified. All right, let's see. Let's go back. We'll play a little bit more here, and then we'll probably call it a night. Purchase new servers. Okay, create a new script to purchase new servers. Oh, wait a minute. Now that we have hacking level of 10, okay, I do have that. We can hack Joe's Gun server. This server will slightly more profitable than Noodles. Therefore, we want to change our hacking script to target Joe's Guns instead of Noodles. Go to the terminal and edit the hacking script by entering nano yada. At the top of the script, change the target variable to Joe's Guns. Note that this will not affect any instances of the script that are already running. This will only affect instances of the script that are run from this point forward. Okay, we might do that later. Next, we're going to create a script. How much more of this is there? Purchase new servers, joining. Oh, there's the CyberSec. After you purchase new servers, work for a company. Hacknet nodes. This is kind of cool. It's kind of like a second level of tutorial. But there's a lot more information here, so they didn't want to just cram it into the tutorial, I don't think. The best source of income right now is crime. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Work for the company. If you don't want to commit crimes, there's another option, working for a company. This will not be as profitable as crimes, but you will provide company reputation. Go to the city. After you purchase new servers, after you have a total of 11 million, your automatic server purchase script should finish running. This will free up some RAM on your home computer. We don't want this RAM to go to waste, so we'll make use of it. Go to the terminal and the following command. Reach a hacking level of 50. Create your first program. I'm assuming this is about where you got, because you said, I think you've used that one. Create autolink.exe on the create program page. You will notice another program you can create called autolink.exe. If you don't mind waiting another 10 or 15 minutes, you should go ahead and create this program. It makes it much less tedious to connect to other servers, but it's not necessarily for progression. Joining your faction. Oh, yeah, another message. We've been watching you. You've been watching me read documentation. Your skills are very impressive, but you're wasting your talents. If you join us, you will put your skills to good use and change the world for the better. If you join us, we can unlock your full potential. But first, you must pass our test. Find and install the backdoor on our server, CyberSec. This message was saved as cybersec.message on your home computer. Okay. Using additional servers to hack Joe's Guns. Once you have the root, you will be able to gain root access to several additional servers. The servers have more RAM, and you can use it to run scripts. We use the RAM. So really, you should convert all of your existing scripts over to a Joe's Gun script as soon as you can. I'm assuming, because that means it has more something or other. Gaining reputation with CyberSec, purchasing upgrades and augmentations, upgrading RAM on your home computer, purchasing your first augmentations, installing augmentations and resetting, automating the script startup process. So we've got an array. So they're creating an array of servers. Length. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, then random tips. Actually, that's not too bad. We're not going to get through all that tonight, but I think, yeah, we've hit level 50. So let's mess around with this. This is something new. This program allows you to directly connect to other servers through the scan analyze command. This program executes a brute force attack that opens SSH ports. All right, well, let's go through this. You're currently working on coding brute SSH.exe. 9 minutes, 49 seconds. Do something else simultaneously. Okay. Okay, so that's just running. Can you create more than one of these at once? Cool. All right, so I guess I should have clicked on those earlier, but deep scan. This provide allows you to use the scan analyze with a depth of 5. Okay. Server profiler. This program is used to display hacking and net scripts, FTP crack relay. Okay, so let's see. So the programs. So this is basically your skills, but there's no cost except for time. It doesn't look like to do these. So that's not a big deal either. All right, what else is going on in our stats? All right, so let's do one more thing. Let's go back home. And let's scan-analyze. So we have... Oh, our hacking skill is way up. We could do any of these. So we could do Hikari. Oh, what was it? Was it 2? There we go. Yeah, Nectar does only 20. We got a 30. We've got an 80 in there. CSEC is 56. We're close to that. So the Harikari server, is it Harikari? Harikari. So can run scripts on the host. Yes. Hacking skill for hack and backdoor 40. Server security level 15. Chance to hack 49. Time to hack 1 minute. Total money available 4 million. Required number of open ports for nuke. All right. I don't see an advantage. Let me try this. Let's go home. Connect to Noodles. Okay, so Noodles, chance to hack is 97%, where this one, chance to hack is 49%. So you're going to fail half the time. Car action for backdoor 1. Time to hack is 23 seconds. Time to hack here is a minute. Total money available 1.75. Unless the amount you get per hack is higher, that might be. So harder to hack, higher security level, so the amount per hack maybe gives you more. That'd be one of those that I would want to come in here. We would set up one server on one thing and one server on another, and just run the comparisons and see, right? Like, you know, if I'm running that same script on 2 different servers with different security levels, one's generate a lot more money. That'd be my gut. That feels like what's going on would be, you know, if we had our one of these running on, we'll just use Joe's Guns as an example, and it's a much harder hack. Hold on, let's check that. That one doesn't seem to be making money. Okay, is this one making money? That one's making money. All right. This one's making money. Early hack template.js. So the one running on food and stuff is making money. Let's open these all up. See if I messed something up. That doesn't seem to be making money. That doesn't seem to be making money. And that doesn't seem... It's giving me some experience. Online production rate. Oh, yeah, so that production rate is probably... Okay. All right, so let's do a test here. The ones on food and stuff is doing what I think it should. Did I not copy the new version up? I wonder if it's not nuking. All right, let's see if we can fix. This will be our good thing to end on. If I can fix this. So Sigma Cosmetics. So let's go to connect. Oops. Go home. Connect to Sigma Cosmetics. We're going to kill this. Analyze. So RAM 16. Can run scripts, yes. Requires skill for hacking and backdoor. Security level. Chance to hack. Okay, none of that matters. Alright, so let's go home. Actually, can we delete? Check, clears, copy, free grep hack, history, hostname. Can move, scan. It said it overwrote the file. Oh, can I nano the files right here on this server? Nana, I can't spell nano. Nano, early hack. Okay, it seems to be the right one. Okay, so let's delete. There's got to be a delete command. Remove. Remove early hack. There we go. All right, so now if we try to run, there shouldn't be anything here. Okay, cool. So let's go back home. And then server copy to which one are we doing? Sigma. Can I click on these? Nope. All right, so now if we connect to Sigma Cosmetics, nothing should be running. The file should be in the directory. So we want to run early access -t-6. Right now, if we check active scripts on Sigma Cosmetics. I'll have to let it run a little bit. Then food and stuff is just still kicking off here. So we'll give it, I don't know, a minute or two. Or are they conflicting with each other? I don't know for sure. I wouldn't think so. Not the way it seemed to set it up in the documentation. Both contains the comments. First, yeah, yada, yada. Okay, so copy to all the servers. Nuke the server. Run the file. Nuke the server, run the file, run the server. Yeah, we did all that. Our scripts are now up and running. They will earn money and hacking experience over time. This gains will be really slow right now, but they will increase once our hacking skill rises and we start running more scripts. All right, that's just that. All right, so the hacking experience is going up. But it doesn't look like the... All right, so can I check... Let's see, backdoor buy, clear, connect, download, expressions free. Yeah, we've used up most of their memory. Download, grep, grow, hack, help, history, home, hostname, kill, ls. Number of CPU cores. Okay. This is the amount of memory required to run the script. That's fine. Move, nano, display all scripts that are currently running. Sigma Cosmetics PS. Okay. Run, scan all immediate available networks. Shows whether you have root access. So top and PS do roughly the same thing. Display all the scripts that are currently running. Top, display all running scripts and the RAM usage. Okay. Unalias, Vim, weakened. All right. Connect to noodles. Noodle bar can run scripts. Server security level. So every time we run the analyze, that should actually change depending on when the script. So yeah, it went from 1.0 to 2. So it might be with this many scripts running that what's happening is some of these scripts are never getting to the hack command. So some of these scripts are just running, always running the weaken command and the grow commands, just because of the way this is built. So what I would probably do next if I want to maximize money would have like the noodle command. Like I'd create a script that's just a hack script and run that on all of the other machines. And then on Noodles itself, just create a script that does nothing but grow and weaken, right? That's just what it does. So that way you've got all these attacks coming in, but you're keeping the server down. So what are we at? Okay, let's try that. We have this other script, so if we want to do it, we can. All right, so let's write ourselves a script. Can I save as? Overwrite editor content was saved file content. Okay. I don't think so. Okay, so let's just go ahead and copy this stuff. So we're going to nano a new script. We'll call this one server weak and grow. Oh, we need to go home. And it wants that. Okay. So we'll put that there. And then we will nano. We'll just call this noodle cache. All right, put this in there. All right, and then what we're going to do. So this one, actually, mem early hack. So we can grow, get server max money, get server min, file exists, get server security level, hack, brute, nuke. Okay, I don't see anything for the constants, so those aren't hurting me, but all the commands are. But I don't think we can shrink this down that far, but let's see if we can. Okay, script editor. You finished creating the auto link. Yay. Okay, so let's close the noodle script. Let's close that one up. Sure, save it. Early hack template. Oh, that's the one on Sigma connections. Okay, let's close that one. No, don't save that. Okay, so this is our cache one. And this is our week growing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We can leave this. That's fine. We're going to go ahead. Let's leave that functionality. We're going to take this out. This will be running on Noodles. So we're going to take that out. Infinite loop. Yeah, let's leave that functionality so it doesn't do things it doesn't need to do. Actually, no, let's do this. While true, weaken, grow, that's purple. I think I've got an extra. Don't think I need that one. Okay, so target is noodles. Get the two things. Actually, I don't even need those two things. And if I really want to make this nice and very specific, all right, so this will just weaken and grow noodles. So let's save this. Let's see if this works. So server copy. Crap, what did I call it? Server week grow. That is a great name. All right, connect to noodles. All right, let's kill that. Analyze the server. Is anything running here? Nope, no scripts are running. What is the memory of server week grow? This script requires 1.9 gigabytes of RAM. And this one has 4, so we can run 2 copies of this. That'll really clean stuff up. So, if we, again, let's reanalyze the server. So right now, yeah, so we can see that our security level is growing and our money should eventually drop. Yep, 1.743. Okay. So now we want to run our server week grow, and we'll run it on 2 threads because we have the room. All right, so the server security level dropped, but that could be from our other stuff. So total money on the server, 728. Because it's going down, so why is it not going up? Await and weaken. Do those take time? Okay, that capped it back out. Alright, so let's see if the script's doing what it's supposed to do. So there it's dropped 743. Okay, back up to 7.5. Okay, so I think either my script is working or the other ones are working, but okay. We'll let that run for now. Back to our script editor. So now we want to write an attack script that doesn't have to do all this work. So I don't need any of the money stuff. Again, for right now, we're going to take that out. I think we might still need this. Because I don't know how the game treats... Like, once that server has root access, does it keep it? Let's build one without it and just see. So let's take this out because we have nuked now. All right, so this one... Yeah, you can see the results, right? Oh yeah, actually, so on Noodles, we've got wheat grow going here. It's not going to generate any money now. Its job is just going to be to keep this stuff going. Is there more details than this? Oh, there's a log. Weaken, grow, weaken. Yeah, it's doing. Good call. Good catch. Okay, so for this one, I don't want to bother with any of this. Gone. And then... Oops. I should have just typed that. Probably would have been easier. All right, then I can take this out. And that can go. Ooh, I think I might have got a little aggressive. Hold on, let me bring some stuff back here. Yeah, there we go. Let's leave those parens in. We'll leave that in there in case we need to put it back in. All right, home noodle cache. Save that. Okay, so Sigma Cosmetics. Oh, now it's making money. Because you know what? The if statements aren't probably firing anymore. Let's look here. Get server money returned. Okay, get server level. So we ran weaken. We ran weaken. We ran grow. We ran grow. We ran weaken. See, that's what's happening, I think. These were running all of these weaken and grow commands and never getting to the hack. So if these are actually generating money, I might not need this one I just created. Yeah, that's weakening and growing. So that one has actually made some money. So that's good. That one is still not. It is still weakening and growing. Okay, I think I'm still going to do what I'm going to do. That's the whole point of this game, right? Is to play with it. So, all right, so let's test this on a single server. Food and stuff was actually doing quite well. We're going to leave that one alone. Joe's Guns. Joe's Guns has not made us a dime. All right. So first thing we want to do is... So the script requires 1.7 gigs. So I can run 9 of these now on the server. Okay, so let's see. We want to copy this up to Joe's Guns. All right, connect to Joe's Guns. We want to kill that one. Check our scripts. Nothing's running. We want to run our noodle cache script here with 9 instances. Yeah, it seems like it, right? You can kind of do what you want. What is the command to check? I thought it was just analyze. Can run scripts? Yes, RAM 16. Do you remember the command that you can check how much memory is being used? Is it on the scan? Root access, number of open ports. No, that just shows that. Chance to hack, time to hack, total number of required ports. This will do it. Oh no, I'm only running on 1 thread. Okay, let's kill this. Mess something up. Okay, no such script is running. But you tell me right there it's running. Alright, let's check it this way then. Joe's Guns. Okay, so I messed that up, so that's what's going on. Oh, because I threw it an argument. It's already making money, though. Because this thing's just hacking. Hacking away. How is Noodles doing? Okay, well, it's doing what I want, but let's do some checking here. Okay, so we ran this, so let's kill it the same way. There we go. Okay. So reanalyze the server. Mem noodle cache 1.7. So 16 divided by 1.7. Oh, I think I just typed it wrong. Okay, so we want to run -T9. There we go. So now if we look, yeah, it's using 15.3 gigs. Okay, we've used up the memory. Yep, Joe's Guns is now up and running. Okay. So now that's bringing in 2.5 a second compared to Food and Stuff, who's bringing in 24 a second. Oh, no, that number's going up. So, okay, let's give it some time to catch up. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to spot check Noodles. Make sure we're not just absolutely killing that server. So 1.2 and 1.5. It might not be keeping up now. 1.2 is fine. We may have got too aggressive. Oh, nope, there we go. Total money back up to 1.7. Our security level is at 1.028. 1.3. 1.48. 1.52, 1.54, 1.076, all right, so the money's resetting okay. Okay, security level's way up there, so let's check. Grow. Weaken. Executing Noodles in 1 minute. 1 minute, 3 seconds. So this is only hitting every minute, which might be not enough. Oh, nope. Something dropped because it's back down to 1.02. Now 1.002. Okay. So that has dropped. Now it's going back up. So we might need to run another copy of this somewhere, depending on how aggressive we get with this. All right, let's go all in, see what happens. So we are going to now, we need to copy our we need to go home. There we go. Copy noodle cache to, we're going to leave food and stuff alone right now. Sigma Cosmetics. We just did Joe's Guns, I think. So Hong, the T1. Sushi one. And the Nectar Net one. Right, so Joe's Guns has, yeah, Noodle Cache already running. All right. Connect to Sigma Cosmetics. Kill that. We're going to run Noodle Cache times 9. Connect to the T. Kill. Run. Connect to you. Kill, run. So this should be the thing you can connect directly to, right? Nice. Oh, can't do it on that version, so you need the scan analyze version. NectarNet saves you some typing, I guess. That's that auto whatever. Kill and run. All right, let's see what we got. NectarNet is running 9 instances of Noodle Cache, Noodle Cache, Noodle Cache, Noodle Cache, Noodle Cache. That's running that. And then food and stuff, we still have the other one running on. Okay, so let's go back. Holy cow, we have killed... No, 1.4. Okay, I thought that said 0.4. Security level is way up, though. Well, not way up, but 1.2. But we're definitely draining the server faster than we're replenishing the server now. So that's the advantage of the way the early one works. But let's see if these are actually generating money. Okay, so let's see. Joe's Guns has been running for a while now. Is it generating more than this one? That is saying... online production rate. Oh, no. Yeah. So the online production rate on this one is 21 a second. This is 2,000 a second. I missed the K. So this is hammering the server way harder than what this one is. Because this is spending a lot of its time doing the grow. But again, that is a potential issue because I don't think we're growing fast enough here. So there's safety in the other ones. So for an offline run, those would make more sense. But you can see here, we're down to 497,000. We're just draining the server of all of this money. So what we need to do then is, but I think logically it's making sense because we've got... Again, we've got Joe's Guns creating 2,000. So before we only had these doing $21 a second times whatever. Okay, so let's do this. Let's use food and stuff as a cleanup server. So let's go home. Copy. Oh crap, what did I call it? I thought those names would be easy to remember. We got Noodle Cache and Server Week. Okay. Copy Server Week to food and stuff. All right, what's the memory on Server Week? The script requires 1.9. So we can run 8 copies of this. Okay. So let's connect to food and stuff. We'll kill that and we'll run server week times 8. $15.2. All right. So food and stuff. So does it execute 8 copies of that? Let's hope. Okay. Let's go home and connect to Noodles. down to 131,000 and up to 1.4. All right, so let's see if food and stuff can help us out. Otherwise, we're going to have to back some of this stuff off. $123, $119, $110. Oh, nope, 106. I thought that was an 8. It's going to take 1 minute for all those to hit, so we want to see, assuming we don't run out of money here. Okay, 1.2. We've dropped down. Did we drop down? I thought that was higher. 1.2, 1.2. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're at 1.5 up here. So we dropped down 0.3 there. Have we recovered cash? Not yet. Because I think it got through its weaken command. Executing noodles in 1 minute. Noodle security level weakened 1.178. Available money in noodles grown by 131%. So it might be, this might work if the number wasn't so low. We might have to back this down a little bit and let it catch up. You can't pause them from here, right? I don't know what that does. I don't want to do it, though. But I think we're going to run the server out of money. Oh, it popped back up to 93. But, again, growing by the percentages when the number's higher might actually work. Okay, well, let's do this. How are our scripts doing? So NectarNet is running at 800 a second. This is running at 800 and something a second, but probably growing. Yeah, growing. That's 1,000 a second. 1.1 a second. 1.7 a second. All right, we're definitely scraping in some money. What are we up to? 5 million. Is that good? I don't know if 5 million is even good. Total 5 million, hacking 5 million, hacknet 10,000, hacknet expenses. Okay, that's not a big deal. But I'm guessing we've probably run the server out of money now. No, it's still at 57. But if it runs out of money, I don't know what the grow will do. If it grows by a percentage, oh, there it popped up to 110. So what was our last grow that actually made us go up? So 83, 86, 83, popped up to 99. Then down to 57, 55, 51, 47. Now it's back up to 110. Now it's going to drop again. $67, $66. And our server security is actually back up to 1.8 as well. All right, let's see. Like I said, I think I might have just gotten too aggressive. How high of a security can I deal with? Does it say in here? My hacking's up to 100. All right, back down to 1.6. I think what happens when the server runs out of money? Oh, pop back up to 85. I think we're right on the edge of being able to keep up. But all right, here's our next change. One more change, see if we can get this balanced out. Let's go ahead and just make, because these are running sequentially, right? So it's running the weaken, and then it's running the grow. So we're going to nano nude grow. That sounds wrong. Noodle grow .js. And noodle weekend .js. All right, let's break this down a little bit farther. All right, which one's this one? This is noodle grow. And this one's noodle weekend. Okay, so we have, crap, did I just build those on noodles? I did. Okay, well, let's see, sortable copy. Can I copy to home? Nope. That is where I built them, right? Yeah, I did build these on noodles. Okay, we can fix that. That's not hard to fix. And while we're still here, let's... It's still hanging on. Alright, so let's kill... server weak grow. Mem... noodle grow. Script requires 1.7 of RAM to run. Really? Server weak grow. Oh, it was 1.9. Okay, so we did clean it up a little bit. Okay, so 1.7. 4 divided by 1.7. We still only get 2 of these running, so... Alright, so let's run noodle grow, and we'll run noodle weekend. Alright, so those are both running. Let's go home. Alright, I don't think I can save those, so we'll close it, close it. Which one do we do? Weekend and grow. There we go. Let's see. Home. We can close that one. Close that one. Home. That one's on noodles. Okay. Let's see. Paste there. Paste here. This is our grow. And this is our weekend. Beautify. Oh, you left a space. Okay. Okay, so now what I think we're going to have to do... Let's do... We've got food and stuff. Actually, let's do the tea and the sushi. They seem to go together. Okay, so we'll put noodle grow on the sushi. What was the name of the sushi one? Harikari sushi. And then we'll put the noodle weekend on the T1, which is Hong Feng Tea. Alright, so these are both 1.7s, 1.75. Noodle weekend. Which one do it? Noodle grow. So this one will be noodle weekend. Also 1.75. Alright, so 16 divided by 1.75. Yeah, we can still only run 9. So we're not going to gain anything there. Okay. Before we do this, let's connect to noodles. Yeah, we're down to 18,000 and up to 2. So, okay. So let's make this change. We'll run with 3 right now. We'll keep food and stuff doing its weaken and grow work. See if we can recover this server. All right, so connect to Hong, not home, Hong. Hong Feng Tea. Oh, no, I need to go home first. I always forget to do that. Connect to Hong Feng Tea. Let's kill... I think it's noodle cache, right? Alright, so now nothing should be running here. Actually, I'm curious. Let's connect to Harikari Sushi and kill noodle cache as well. Alright, now we will go home, connect to our noodle server. I still want to speed up time thing, but I know that would be against this. Okay, 2.6 and 22. 2.6 and 22 or 20. Like we've shut down 2 of our attackers. .7 and 20. 2.7 and 19. 2.7 and 19. 2.7 and 18. Waiting for food and stuff to hit here. It's like every minute, so it takes a while. And I don't know which of the 2 is going to hit. 15. 2.3. Okay, so we've got our drop there. Alright, it's going to be another minute before the cache goes, so let's get our other stuff running. Alright, so let's run Noodle Weekend with 9 threads. And let's go to, that was the T one, right? Yeah. And we'll run noodle grow with 9 threads. Let's put that up there. I'd like to tab those if I could. That would be nice, but okay. So 1 minute and 2 seconds. All right, the grow is going to run a little quicker, so that might help us. And then food and stuff should just be toggling. Let's put that there. 131, 131. Okay. We've taken a lot of our servers off, though. We've got 3 servers now attacking. Joe's Guns, Noodle Cache. But again, they're attacking at levels. It's still 900,000 a second as opposed to like 25 a second. So we're still draining that server pretty hard. So okay, so Noodle Grow has grown 156%. 49 seconds. And it started again. Weekend has fired. Okay, let's go check out Noodle server. All right, so we're up to 263 now. Okay, so we're gaining money again. We're at 1.7. So we'll wait for one of these to fire. Now we just don't have to spam. We'll ignore that one, so I'll put it behind the camera. Oh, I'm slouching so bad. All right, so once one of these 2 fires, we'll reanalyze here. 156, 156. Okay. Noodle Grow just fired. We're up to 495. Okay, so I'm thinking we could probably take down Food and Stuff's recovery. Let's see what our hack level does. Okay, so that one just fired. So we're down. Oh, down to 1. Yeah, we just dropped 0.8 on that one. Okay, so last bit here then. We want to go back to Food and Stuff and get it back to noodling stuff. So let's go home, connect to Food and Stuff. Do I have Noodle Cache over here? I don't. So let's go home. Actually, let's just do it. Server copy Noodle Cache to Food and Stuff. So let's kill server week grow, and then we will run Noodle Cache on 9 threads. Connect to Noodle server. Get us our baseline here. So we're at 1 for hacking and back up to 1.3 million. All right. Something just fired. Grow, I think, just fired again. Yep. Okay. We've capped that out. So the grow has more than recovered for us. Now let's check the next time Noodle Weekend fires. Actually, we're down to 1.09. That's going to bottom out too. Okay. Where are we at? Yeah, we're going to call it here. The last little thing I'd probably balance, I might write more sophisticated versions of these. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to continue streaming this as well. But the next thing I would probably do would be, okay, I've got 9 copies of both of these running, and they are more than adequately dealing with everything, right? We're down to 1.0 here. You can see we dropped quite a bit, though. We went from 1.7 to 1.2 to 1.1. I'm going to keep checking this until Noodle Grow fires again. I want to see how low it gets. 1.4, 1.3, 1.2, 1.2, 1.1. So I might not want to back these down. What I was thinking is I could take off, let's say we, instead of running 9 copies, we could run like 7 copies or 6 copies. There, we went back up. So we dropped down 750,000 and then it recovered. So, you know, if I wanted to really optimize, I could drop down Noodle Weekend and Noodle Grow to, let's say, 7 copies and then fire up, you know, 2 threads worth of the cache one. But I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and go check these out. So we'll pull this stuff down. There we go. Okay. So Food and Stuff is now making money again. It's making 3.5 thousand a second. This one is not making any money, but it's gaining hacking experience at a lower rate. So this is a maintenance program, as is this one. Those are just keeping the server going. Noodle server, I could probably take those off. We might do that before we leave. Noodle Cache here is making 800 a second. Sigma Cosmetics 900 total online production. Oh, 1.5, yeah, 900 a second. So why is Food and Stuff doing so well? I wonder if Food and Stuff is more powerful or something. Anyway, what's Noodle Cache doing here? This one's doing 1.2. So they might have different abilities. They might run it at different speeds or something like that. Okay, last change we're going to make then. Let's go to the Noodle server. We're already on the Noodle server. We will kill. I don't think that's running. What's running? So we'll kill Noodle Grow. We'll kill Noodle Weekend. And then we're going to run. Do I have Noodle Cache up here? Noodle Grow, Noodle Weekend. I do not. So we're going to copy Noodle Cache to Noodles. Connect to Noodles. And then we'll run Noodle Cache with 2 threads. All right, so 1.1, 1.3. 1.2, 1.2. Back to 1. We're good on security. Right about the million mark. Back up to 1.75. Okay, these are working. Not maybe the optimal optimized, but we are generating. Like the thing before was generated like what, about 25, 30 per server. So let's round it up to 50. We'll give it, so 51, 52, 50, about 300 per second, if I'm doing all my math right. This one is generating 3.5 thousand a second. This one's doing nothing. Those are our maintenance ones. NectarNet is up over 1,000 a second, so they're gaining. Now that there's more money, they might actually work better. Yeah, 1.1 and 1.3. All right, so we have money flowing. Yeah, I'm up to 11 million. Again, I have no idea if these are good numbers. Let's do this. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 12 fit on the screen nicely. There we go. So they are getting expensive now. They're 1 million. So I spent 1.89 million, roughly. How is my money? Yeah, we still have tons. All right, so how much is that? How much is it to max out the levels? Oh, 10 million. We don't want to do that. 6,000? All right, so does that increase? Yeah, that increases that. All right, let's start popping these up by 10. There we go. There we go. All right, so how much did it cost us to buy these? You received a faction invitation. Would you like to join Netburners? Decide later. Okay, so we've dropped some money into these, but they are now producing. So now, okay, so yeah, Kyler, I see what you're saying now. If I crank that up, I mean, it's going to cost some money. But that really increases the rate. This is actually a pretty cheap purchase. So what's the max that these can go up to? 163. Does that keep increasing? If I push this up another 10. No, 154. Okay. 40, 60, 90. Get these just over 100. I think I have the money to do that. Oops, went too far. All right, well, now we got to pick a different number. Level 101. What's the top level? 111. Ooh, 111's a nice number. Let's take him to 111. 9111. I still got 8 million. Oh, crap. Got a little click happy on that one. Oh, well. We'll max them all out eventually anyway, right? In my quest for symmetry, the middle columns are all going to 121. There we go. All right. Well, I blew through most of my money. We are down to 400,000. So I don't know what hit points are. So I'm hacking level 124. Does this say how much we're generating? Total hacking 15 million, hacknet, whatever, hacknet expenses. Okay, so until that gets to 14 million, we have lost money on that. But that's okay. That's part of it. So last thing that we'll kind of talk about is this does run idle. It probably just does a calculation based off of your clock. But while we're away, it is going to run. Now, I think at lower rates. So let's go ahead and do just a test on that as we kind of wrap up. So I'm going to make sure that I save my game. And then we're just going to quit. Okay, so we're going to let this sit a little bit as we kind of wrap up. So a couple of things. There will not be a tomorrow night, I'm air quote, night stream. Because at midnight on Friday, we're starting our 24-hour extra live stream. So no Friday, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whenever I tend to start. But we are going to go into the Extra Life 24-hour stream for charity. I'm working out my schedule. I think I'm debating on doing 4 6-hour blocks or 6 4-hour blocks. And then probably switching games as we go to the different blocks. I am also open to, if somebody puts a donation in and wants to request a game that I own, I'll happily play the game that they request. So if I can work that out tomorrow, we'll get that in place. So you should see sometime tomorrow me putting up the streams. I break them up into the blocks because the VOD replay on YouTube caps out at like 11 hours and 55 minutes or something like that. And so from that standpoint, I want to be able to keep them for later. I'm debating starting out, going back to the last Starship and just doing a tutorial on how to do all the different things in the game, like building a lab and going through it. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. There will definitely be at least one segment of SWTOR in there. We've got to get through the Feast of Prosperity stories. I don't have those done. And we also got like Galactic Seasons levels and stuff like that. We might even start a new character. If I get a good group in that wants to like contribute to the story, I might even start a new character and let the chat decide what we do with it. So we'll play around with that. And then the rest of the stuff, I'm going to dig through. Like we could play, I've got Game Dev Tycoon, I've got PC Builder, Powerwall Simulator, YouTuber's Life. I might do a session of that. There's a couple other just sim games. I've got the model building one. That one's kind of fun. What else is in here? Surviving Mars. I've thought about maybe doing Surviving Mars. Lego Star Wars. We could potentially do that. I probably won't do 2 Point Campus. Probably not getting into the car mechanic simulators or things like that. No Man's Sky has been updating a lot, so we could go back and check out No Man's Sky. My kid was like, you should play Graveyard Keeper today. It's Halloween. Didn't occur to me. So anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll figure it out, and again, I might pivot on the fly. Okay. We've waited long enough. Let's go ahead and fire back up our Bitburner. And what we should see is while we were gone, our scripts generated things. Now, there is a option in the Steam to play normally or play and kill all scripts at startup. So you want to make sure you collect one of those or select the right one of those. Okay, so your scripts generated 234,000. Your hacknet nodes generated 425,000. You gain 0 reputation divided amongst your factions. Offline for 3 minutes, right? So in 3 minutes, we generated 700,000. We're going to blow through those millions. So offline, I think you can see you ran for a program in ActiveScripts again, maybe. I think that's an old chat. So yeah, Kyler, I might be talking to you later and actually figuring out, I don't know where I was going with that thought. Never mind. But yeah, some of the story bits and things like that. So, let's see. Okay. Oh, can you only do one of these at once? That seems to have paused. You're currently working on coding brute SSH. Yeah, that looks like it paused. So I wonder if you can only do one of those at once. Because I put 2 and one finished, but the second one didn't. So I think you can only do one of these at a time. Maybe in real time. We'll log off with this running, and I'll see if it keeps running as well. So we got some faction-y stuff. Our hacknet is hacknetting. It's got a ways to go, but it's already almost popped into the first million. So we're going to blow through that 14 in no time. Let's do one more check of Noodle Server. Make sure it is 1.3 and 1.4. Yeah, I think these are okay. Yep, there's 1. So we're back down to a hack level of 1. And usually we get down to about 1 million, and it pops it back up to 1.7. There you go. There's our million. And million, 1.7. So we're golden there. I'm assuming it works the same offline as well. So, all right. So I really do hope you join us over the weekend. We're going midnight to midnight, midnight Friday night to midnight Saturday. That'll all benefit Extra Life. So if you're interested in any of that, let me know. Swing by, pop in. Definitely don't expect anybody to follow me for the whole 24 hours, but it is what we do every game day, first weekend of November. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you for checking this game out. If it's something you are interested in seeing more of, we may continue it. It is free to play. You can get it on Steam. You can also get a web version of it if you want to check it out. With both that being said, everybody have a wonderful Friday. I guess at this point for us, it's Friday. And as always, go watch, play, or create something great. And we hope to see you in the 24-hour screen. See you guys.